wanted to ask first of all, as you guys went on through today, the offense, did you feel there was anything in particular that you guys had trouble with? I know scoring at times, especially in the first part of the game, was not the best, but did you think that it was just the defense or what exactly in particular?
I mean, I think definitely the defense came out and made a lot of plays, but ultimately what it came down to is we were unable to really get anything going. I mean, the execution was lacking in the first half, and I mean, as you saw, they took advantage of that. But I think that definitely we came back stronger in that second half, and I mean, you could see the improvement just from one half to another.
Heading on to that, what was it like coming back in the second half? It seemed like you guys could find your spark a little bit. Was there a change, maybe an energy level, or just being able to execute?
I mean, we were just more able to execute. We just ultimately said we got to put that behind us and just move forward because there's nothing we can do about that last half. All we can do is come out and win this half. And I don't know the exact score, but I think we did win the second half for what it's worth.
Mhm. And then just one last question for me, just the energy level from all of you guys today. Obviously, there's been a lot going on in the past couple of days of the new coaching change and whatnot. Was there a lot of emotion from you guys wanting to go out and show, Lawrence and show university, what you guys have been able to do this spring?
Mhm. Definitely. I mean, we came out this spring and Coach Jones kept us focused. Even though things were uncertain, we didn't know what was going to happen. He kept us focused and we just wanted to keep improving and moving forward. And he said that we can't be looking backwards. Otherwise, we'll never get that 1% each day. So I think definitely we did a good job of that. And Coach Jones kept that energy rolling. And I think ultimately we got better this spring for sure.
It looked like Coach Jones talked to you guys on the field. What was his kind of message there, and what were his emotions like after that one?
I mean, he was still upbeat. I mean, he was talking about how we need to finish up finals. We need to get ready for summer to ultimately lead into the fall, and just stay focused, locked in, and energetic no matter what you're doing, whether it's school or it's football related.
Did he address you guys collectively after the new coaching hire was announced? And if so, what did he say?
After practice yesterday, before we met Coach Leipold, he talked to us and he said, "Make sure you give him your eyes, give him your respect. Um, just ultimately, just give him that respect that he's due."
Mm-hmm. What were your impressions of your new coach getting to meet him yesterday?
He seems like a really great guy. I feel like he's going to be a really great fit for us. The way he spoke, I think it clicked with some of our guys. So I'm excited to see where we're going to go with him.
Yeah, and then wanted to ask you about the game as well. You're someone who has contributed early in your career. You saw some of those guys on defense do that, especially early enrollees. How hard is it for them to get on the field immediately and start playing like that?
I mean, for those young guys, those freshmen that came in, even the guys that were already here, it's a different pace from high school to college, and being able to step in, some of those young guys, DK, Ben Easters, OJ Burrows, Jacoby, they did a really great job taking it in stride, and really, like you saw Jacoby do, he made a big play, and I feel like that's what a lot of our guys did.
Hey, Mason, I wanted to ask you about your potential running the football this year. Obviously, you showed some things out there, but you didn't have your full complement of guys, and it was kind of a weird game. But what do you think this team can be on the ground this season?
I mean, I think we can be a force to be reckoned with for sure. The thing about offensive football is if 10 guys are right and one's wrong, the play doesn't work. So we just got to be fully locked into executing every single play, every opportunity we get. And, you saw that in some plays where everyone did their job and we had big chunk plays. But a lot of times you saw that one or two guys missed their blocks and ultimately it was a loss of yards. So I think we can definitely be a team that can run the ball very effectively.
And you have a bunch of different guys who can do that. I mean, whether that's fresh legs or just different styles, that has to be pretty exciting to think that it may not be Daniel's day, but Amari could be that guy, or Devin Neal coming in could be that guy. I mean, does that get your offense excited just knowing that those weapons are all there?
Definitely. I mean, we got a really good stable of running backs. I mean, like you said, we got Daniel, we got Amari, we got Devin Neal coming in, we got Flomo, we got Fiorentino. I mean, we got a whole stable of guys that can come in and contribute at any given time. And I mean, like you said, they all have their different styles of running. I mean, Amari, I mean, you saw he hurdled a guy, and we just got a really good stable of running backs. And yeah, it does make you excited for where our running game can go.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Hey Mason, this was kind of a unique situation for you guys, playing your spring game, and it was basically the day after your new head coach came in, and he was able to watch you guys. Just what was that like for you all?
I mean, it's basically like it's his first impression. So you got to put up a good resume. There's not really much motivation to go out there and play. I mean, if you need motivation, I don't know if you're really in the right state of mind, but just kind of adds that extra motivation to really perform and do your best because he's watching, and that's your first impression of who you are as a player.
What do you think he learned about the offense tonight watching you guys?
We're still developing, and I mean, a lot of times we're 10 out of 11 correct, and we got to be 11 out of 11 for sure if we want to really be effective. But we have that potential there to really take off.
What did you feel like this spring offensively you guys maybe did to really improve? Was there one area where you saw a lot of growth this spring?
I mean, definitely the physicality, because a lot of days we went up against the defense in multiple periods and in full live stuff. So you definitely saw the physicality on both sides of the ball improve, just firing off and going at the defense. It was fun to watch.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Hey, this has been kind of a bit of a, time of change for you guys over the last couple of days. How would you describe the team's mentality and spirits right now?
I mean, the spirits are a lot better than you'd think because, we just want to stay focused and locked in and not really let outside things affect us. And, I mean, we love Coach Jones, and I know we're going to love Coach Leipold. So, just staying locked into what you have right in front of you at this very moment was very important to us. And so I think that's why we were able to come out and have a successful spring game.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, everyone. We'll be right back with